Do you hate your job? Do you hate where you live? If yes, don't complain. Leave. Or at least seriously look at making some change. A change in your life, a change in your situation. Those changes are what's on tap, what's on store for today. I'm Teacher David, and this is TESL for Newbies. So you've tried and you've tried, but no matter what you do, life still seems to suck. It can happen, but it doesn't have to stay that way. As TESL newbies, you have options that you should take advantage of. First, change your job. Now you can do 3 things when you change your job. So when you first start to realize that you hate your job, these things should come to mind. Okay, number 1, change your job within your current school. Maybe you can talk to the administrators, change the grade level you teach. Maybe it's not the job, maybe it's the level that you're teaching. Or maybe change the subject that you're teaching. Maybe you're teaching grammar and writing, and you'd rather be teaching reading comprehension, for example. Number 2, if that doesn't work, maybe change the school you're working at, but still within the same city, in the same area. So go out, reach out, start sending out resumes. Don't just quit. Be careful, be logical about it. Send some resumes, get some feelers out, as people say, and look at maybe a new cram school or maybe a new government school, depending on your educational background. Depending on whether you have a license, a teacher's license or not, different doors are open for you. And if that doesn't work, then 3, change your level of education. Maybe you're the problem or part of the problem. Maybe you need to boost your education. A 4-year BA just doesn't hack it so much anymore. Not like 20 years ago when countries were starving for any kind of teacher, any kind of foreign teacher that they could get. Now, you should at least have a TESL degree. Even better yet, you could have some kind of teacher's license. It doesn't matter where it's from. For example, I got my teacher license from a university called Moreland University. It's an online program. It was great, hassle-free. I'm a licensed teacher. And if you want to go one step further, you can get a master's degree. That opens up teaching at local universities. And you might enjoy that. Maybe teaching the little kids isn't for you. Maybe change your job, get a master's degree. You can get that at Moreland too. I'm not sponsored by them. I just enjoyed the program. Anyway, that can open up that door for you, and maybe you can teach some older kids, young adults, in fact. Second change your location within the country you're in. So I can hear you say, Dave, what do you do when you start to realize that you hate where you live? Well, there are 3 more things. Number 1, maybe move to a bigger city than the one you're in. If you're not in the capital city, for example, or the largest city in the country, maybe move to that larger city. See if you like it there. Maybe it's not just the schooling that bothers you. Maybe you find it too boring. Maybe you find the local flair and culture just kind of a little lagging for your tastes. Maybe you want the big city life. Or number 2, maybe you're tired of big city life. You want to move to a smaller city, but not too small. Just like maybe the 2nd or 3rd or 4th most populated city. That's where I am in Tainan. I'm in the 4th biggest city in Taiwan, and I like it just fine. In fact, I lived in Taipei, the largest city. It has its advantages, but it's just too big for me. I just didn't like it. So I'm happy to be back in Tainan. Or maybe you've got tired of city life altogether. You can find really cool jobs in the countryside. See, they're not easy to find, and sometimes you have to work at a couple different jobs to get enough hours in, but give it a go. You might like that. Here in Taiwan, that would put me maybe out near the mountains, and I think the mountains are beautiful, spectacular, in fact. So that would be a great place for me eventually to live, I think. So, third, change your country. So if none of the above worked, if both those options really aren't for you, there's one option left. Leave. But just don't leave immediately is my suggestion. Do it in stages. So when I lived in Korea, I realized that although I liked Korea, there were things about it that just didn't sit well with me. I didn't want to wear a tie every day. It was cold in the winter, just like it is in Canada. Nothing about Korea or Koreans, I just didn't want to be there. So I decided, okay, when I have a vacation, I'm going to go to new places to see what they're like here in Asia. So first vacation, I took a vacation to Japan. I had friends in Japan. I went and stayed there. It was fine. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But jobs there were very similar to jobs in Korea. Shirt and tie, very businesslike, very serious. So next, I took a vacation to a different place. This time, I came to Taiwan. I had friends here in Taiwan. I traveled around, and when I was in Taiwan, wow, it just hit me. People are driving around on scooters, motorcycles, all over the place. Easy to get around, warm, lots of mobility. It was great, and the best part is no shirt and tie. So, after I finished my time in Korea, I went back to Canada for a little while and then found a job in Taiwan and moved there. And I've been here ever since. The suggestions above might seem obvious, and they should be. But still, people don't seem to follow them. If you don't like your situation, if you hate it, don't complain. Take steps to fix it. Remember, the airport has departures as well as arrivals. All right, that's it for today. See you next time. Bye for now.